everybody. Hi, everybody that came in early. Madonna and Goswina and let's see who else.
Hi, Rudy.
Yes, Madonna and Goswina are the first ones here. Nice to see you, ladies.
Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. I won't wear a ring, actually. That'll get on my nose.
So here's my regular guest artist, Wednesday guest artist. Oh, yes, we alternate Wednesdays. Next Wednesday will be me painting, but this Wednesday is Gracie Shack painting, and she is painting a fluffy white chicken. Okay, and mixed media. She is using mixed media. She's going to paint watercolor first, and then on top of that, acrylics. And so let's just put her on the big screen now.
Big screen. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, wow, we're in shot. Yay. That's good.
That's
awesome
good.
Sauce. Yeah, isn't that good? I like that setup.
Yeah.
Yay. You see, this is why I needed to practice before I actually, practice with my camera and getting it right. Now, I'm just going to give a little bit of advertising here for my two YouTube buddies, which is Diana and... If you go to Diana's merchandise, Teespring, isn't it, Diana?
Yes. Oh, yes. My link is down below. My Teespring link is down below. But you're not supposed to advertise other people's merch. I'm sorry. It's only supposed to be my merch.
Yeah. Right. That's okay then. Right, okay. Well, and Diana's changed her name to Art. Is it Artfully Blind?
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Is that in you? There you go. So grab your
blind with Diana. Yes, I changed my name because I wanted to be able to define myself more, define more who I am through my name. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea.
Oh, Ian's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Ian. And
so
King Art 70.
Sorry.
King Art 70 is here. And he said he's here and he's also watching the ads. Thank you, King Art 70. He's now, even though art is in his name, he's not an artist. But thank you for coming to support the live stream, King Art 70. Oh, hello, Brick News. Hello, Brick News.
Hello, nice to see you. Hello.
I guess let's wait for people.
I know what people
coming in. They're coming in. Let's wait for people. They're rolling in here. Let's. Oh, hello, Rooster. Haven't seen you in a while.
Rooster, hello.
Yes, he says, howdy, Miss Diana and Miss Gracie.
Hello, nice to see you, Rooster.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gracie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like we
it
keep
has been a while.
At the same time. I know we keep running into each other. I'm sorry. Gracie says hello too, because I just forget. I'm sorry. By accident, it's messed up. I'm talking. We keep bumping into each other with our words. Oh yes,
yeah, sorry.
Oh, Brick News. She is painting a fluffy white chicken. It's my guest artist, Gracie Shack. Okay, let's see if some more people roll in here. Well,
cool.
Okay, please.
Speaking of chickens,
oh yes, for Rooster. Painting a chicken, Rooster.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And the actual name is called. I've got a little bit of information here. Our little chicken friend is called a silky bantam. They are white and fluffy, obviously, and they have extra toes apparently, and they have 5 toes instead of 4, and the 5th toe is very small. The colours are mostly white, and their ears, which are around about here, are turquoise colour. So
really,
there you go.
They are really for real. They're turquoise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're real. Yeah, they're real chickens. They're not made up chickens.
So I thought chickens were yellow. Chickens are not yellow. Baby chicks are
well, it kind of depends on. I mean, I live in the countryside, so I live near a lot of farms. It's really rural, And it all kind of just depends on the breed of chicken.
Okay.
But this particular chicken is white. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand
I'll
Ian's
try not to
question.
interrupt.
Oh, sorry. Hello, Designs by CADPRO. Oh, thank you, valued channel member, Designs by CADPRO. Shout out to Designs by CADPRO, a wonderful art channel, and his link is down below. And also Gracie Shack, who's painting, our guest artist. She is also a valued channel member, and her link is already, it's down below twice because she's a guest artist, so her link is there. And so shout out to her. She's here on the panel painting. And oh, Ian had a question, but I don't understand what his question about 6 strings. Oh, maybe he's talking to somebody.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Probably.
Ian says it has 5 toes. But you just did the research on it, right?
It does. It has 5 toes. I've got my little notes here. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see what it says. Okay. Silky bantam chicken, white and fluffy. They have extra toes. They have 5 toes in total instead of the average 4 toes. And the 5th toe is very small. So there you go. Yeah. And they have some lovely turquoise colour in their ears, of all places. So yeah, there you go. I did a bit of research.
That's good.
Yeah.
10 thumbs up already. Yes.
Are we getting more people? Or?
Oh yeah. I guess you could start painting now.
Okay, cool. Why not get started? So I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Gracie, you bought more paper. No, I didn't. I've actually just painted it black. It's not black paper. I painted it black, and it looks pretty good, doesn't it, Diana? That black paint.
That's the white chicken against the black. Yes.
Yeah. That was the only way that I could think of actually doing anything as white, is to have it on a black background. So
right.
Yeah. So first thing first, then I'm going to paint the background black, and then I'll blow dry the painting to speed up the drying process, and then I'll teach you how to get all the fluffy feathers. I bought something new. This was about £2 UK in UK money. This is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen bullet nib, and it's white colour. So that's how I got some of those really, really cool little kind of just flecks of white like that. It's a really nice. So it's mixed media, Diana, really.
Right, I know, mixed media.
Yeah, so you guys have seen the chicken now, so I'm just going to put this one to side. So I'm going to use it to copy my next one. And all I have here is, this is Aquafine Daleroni, 140 pound in weight. That is 300 grams for you American guys.
140 pounds
today, Diana.
Oh, 140
That's
pounds.
it, yeah.
That's usually what you paint on, right?
Yep. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's the most. I think that might be kind of durable paper. This is the actual paper that I'm using, Aquafine texture. It's a really nice, affordable, and it comes in a couple of sizes, and it's widely available everywhere. So grab, if you can, grab some of this because it's excellent paper, in my humble opinion. I'll try not to interrupt, Diana. I'm sorry.
I know, we try not to interrupt each other.
No, sorry. I'll try not
to.
That's all right. So I'm just going to wiggle my brush to get the paint out. Like that. Where are we? Where's the camera? There we go. And this is just a cheap kid's set of paints. This is nothing fancy at all. Now, at some point, the paper will lift up because I'm doing shedding hairs already. Brush hairs. That's unusual. My boy.
We have a request from Ian. Show us.
Okay, yeah. Carry on.
Show us, unless you just did it because I wasn't paying attention. Show us your new watercolor brushes you just got.
I've put them away for the time being, Ian, but I'll take a picture later and send it on Facebook if that's okay. If that's all right with Ian, that is.
Yep, Ian, that's what you'll have to wait for.
Yeah, I've put them away, you see, because I have everything kind of all ready for this. Yeah. And it's not easy for me, is it, Diana, doing these sort of
in a small space?
Kind of, yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do, Ian. I'll put a picture up on, is it Facebook timeline? Is that what they call it on Facebook?
Yeah, just a timeline. Right.
Yeah, I'll pop it up on there. Now, don't worry, the paper will buckle. I don't want to tape it down. So just excuse the buckling of the paper. That's just, you know, that's the nature of paper. So what you do is you put in your layers and then eventually it will actually unbuckle. So don't worry about buckling. What's that? Sorry?
Ian's kind of insisting to take it down. No, she can't be disrupted right now.
That's all right. I'll be fine, but it'll soon take shape. I'm actually running really low.
No, he won't take down your brushes.
It's going flat now. It'll take a few minutes to settle down again. It will. It'll be fine. I did it with the first try, and it literally did unbuckle quite a lot. And it's only this stage that it will actually buckle, because most of the actual chicken is done with dry brush technique, so it won't buckle.
Right. And I see you don't have it taped down or anything.
Well, I don't have any tape. I am actually out of tape.
Oh, I see.
That's one thing I really do need to get, actually. Having said that. So I know it's a bit unpleasant for you guys seeing paper like that, but
oh, I thought you did it on purpose. I didn't know. Oh, no. And she can't tape down the paper. She doesn't have. She's out of
fine. Fine, no problem.
What, you are going to?
Do you know what I should have done, actually? I should have used this heavy-duty art board, because that doesn't buckle.
He said get some bulldog clips.
I know. It's all right buying paint sets, but when you run out of masking tape, you don't have spare masking tape left over. Well, we'll see. It'll be all right, hopefully. It'll go down. It'll go down. I'll have a quick look. Just see if I get
10 are watching.
You're in, look. I might actually have a bit to save my bacon. Here we go. We've got a bit of Aldi's washi tape here, Diana.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, you see. So, Ian, there you go. It'll still buckle, because that's the nature of paper. I mean, it is really good paper for the cheap side of things, but it's not going to work like Arches does, because Arches is just awesome. You can go layer after layer after layer with Arches.
Ian says the range or B and M do some nice ones. I wonder if he's talking about.
Is that bulldog clip?
Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. Tape or bulldog clips? Probably bulldog.
Okay. Does it actually, Ian? Does the bulldog clips actually prevent it from buckling completely? Or
he uses bulldog clips all the time, but he might limit his water too.
No.
He might work at limiting.
I remember when he painted.
Go ahead.
I remember when he. I'm thinking, what painting? I think he did a beautiful bunny rabbit painting, and I remember some of that paper actually buckling, but I think it's in the nature of watercolors for the paper to buckle. But I mean, my favourite paper ever has to be Arches, because it's an incredible paper. But it's so pricey, that's the problem.
Canson is supposed
So
to be,
it will still
be less pricey.
It is, yeah. I have managed to get it at cheaper prices lately. You've just got to keep an eye on the prices. That's helping, Ian. Don't panic. What do you recommend, guys, for painting, for tape? Do you recommend washi tape?
I have
masking tape?
I didn't think there'd be enough adhesive on it. I use painter's art tape or painter's tape, but I've had bad experience with tape ripping the surface of my paper, so I think I might have to try artist tape.
Artist tape, yeah. Yeah.
We could see what the
chat. I like this black.
Hi, Mystic Unigon.
And then I'll just show this for the people that are just coming in. All I'm doing is creating a really nice dark black background, so it'll show up the feathers and the white parts of this chicken. And it's a very fluffy chicken. Yeah. They're kind of, I think silky bantams are like, I think they're a special breed of chicken, because they're a lot fancier than the average chicken.
Oh, we have somebody else for the guest on our panel. It's Paul's Blind Super the Soul. He likes to join us sometimes here. Thank you. Hi, Paul.
Hello. How is everybody?
Okay, we're just getting started, and we keep running into each other's words. We keep talking over each other by accident. It's bad.
Yeah.
I know. We're trying our best not to. Okay, we're putting her back on the big screen.
Hello, Mr. Paul.
Hello. How's things going over?
Come on, let's do.
Actually, that bit of tape's helping. That's good. So you can see what we're doing here, guys. I'm just building up the background. I'm going to let the background dry with the blow dryer, and then I'll show you how to get the funky chicken look.
Oh, how many layers?
Big hair, hasn't it, my chicken?
How many layers of black do you need?
I would say about 3.
Okay.
I would say. You can go for 4th layer if the paper will take it.
Yes, if the paper could take it. Yeah, right. Okay.
Because some papers are so poor because they're so cheap that you can't even get the 2nd layer on top. And you end up throwing the paper out because it just turns to like tissue-like consistency. So, to be honest, I think personally, as an artist, I'm not a professional artist, but as an artist, I recommend you getting the best paper that you can for you, your budget, and the art that you like to make. And it's an investment. So, save up for some really good paper.
I never have issues with paper because I'm not really a watercolor artist. The 140-pound paper really works well for me. And other than that, it's mixed media paper or my special alcohol ink paper or canvas.
Yep. That makes sense. Oh, so how do we like my painting then, guys? How do we like the fluffy chicken? The fluffy chicken.
Oh, well, let's wait for the chat. I said it was cute. I just thought that you could make I was wondering if you could make the head or the eye show up more.
Yeah,
but
I can do that.
The fuzzy head is cute.
What kind
they
of?
Are cute.
What kind of paper are you using, Gracie?
She already said.
I am.
Go ahead.
1 second. I am using. Ta-da! Aquafine texture paper. It's not the best paper in the world, but it's certainly not the worst either, if you know what I mean. It's kind of, in the middle of the road paper, if you're gonna. It doesn't take tons of water, but it will let you layer. You do have to be a bit patient with it, but it's not bad at all. And I just had it on me, so I thought, you know, I thought I'd better be a good person and use what I have.
Yeah, that's right. That's the challenge, trying to keep using what you have instead of always buying something new like that. Like a lot of people tend to do, and I do that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you, Mr. Paul?
I'm doing good. Is it cold press?
Good. It is cold press, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
I don't know.
I'm looking at a list of the list of quarantine states now in the country. It's crazy.
Oh boy.
Mainly down south, they've had to roll back to like red or yellow, back to red or yellow. I can't think of the zoning, whatever.
Yeah, well, they have a list of states. So, like, when you travel, like, I live near Chicago. I'm not in Chicago, but that's the airport I fly out of.
All right.
So Chicago has a list of quarantine states. So if I travel to any of these states, when I come back, I have to quarantine for 14 days.
Exactly. And who's watching you?
Yeah.
I wonder who's watching you to do that.
Well, when you're retired or not working, I don't see how they can, but the employers are enforcing.
Oh, the employers would know, right?
Unless you don't tell your employer that you're going, you're just staying home. That's true. It's all relative. It's all crazy. It's just all,
Oh, Ian says it's because you didn't lock down right in the first place. Well, that's not the whole country. We're talking about our southern states. They opened up sooner than the northern states. And it's showing that the southern states are having problems.
Yeah, the states are in order. There's quite a bit. Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Nevada, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah.
Oh, so they're not all southern states.
No. And then they just added a gazillion to the state, Lisa was telling me, to the list, is including Delaware, Maryland, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and even Oregon.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like it.
Can I just pop?
Yes, go ahead, Gracie.
Can I just pop? Sorry, I was trying not to interrupt. The world's gone crazy.
But out of all those, I'd like to know, like, out of more cases, it's what's more serious is how many of them are hospitalizations. If you just that's different than being hospitalized.
I know, but they're going by new COVID cases. Get this, 15 out of 100,000. Just 15 cases out of 100,000 people puts them on a list. If if they're averaging 15 new COVID cases for every 100,000 population for 7 days or more in a row, they're on the list.
Wow.
That's really kind of crazy.
So, I don't know, do the math.
Yeah.
Do the math. 100,000 divided by, or 15 divided by 100,000 will give you the percentage. It's probably nothing.
Well, Ian says 3.4 million people have the virus in the United States.
Yeah, because they're doing more testing
Yeah.
and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is all
I know.
nuts.
It's crazy. It's almost like a movie, actually, isn't it? It's like a movie kind of.
Like a nightmare movie. A horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah. No, then. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to bust this again. But at least StreamYard cancels this. Actually.
Yes,
That's
it
good.
does. After 5 seconds or something.
Thank you, StreamYard.
Sounds like a jet engine.
Not now. StreamYard muffles it out.
Yeah, in the beginning though.
And it's really black when it dries. It goes much darker when it dries. All I'm doing is I'll just dry this part because that's where the chicken's going to be. So I don't need to worry about further up the page. See, method in the madness.
Yeah, I did the math, Diana. You ready for this?
Yeah.
0.00015%. That's nothing, and we have to quarantine for that. I don't like this at all. This is yeah, I know. This is taking away our civil liberties, and I'm not liking this one bit. There's something going on here. This is ridiculous.
I think there's stuff going on that we don't know about, if you ask me. But just now to check.
All right, we have some comments. We have some comments from the chat. King Art 70 says Connecticut North didn't open everything, and they haven't opened up here in Connecticut yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And
but you know,
wait, just let me read one more chat comment. And Ian says some estimate for this being around for 2 more years of this. Well, until they can make a safe vaccine. Please, if you're making a vaccine, I want it to be safe, and don't rush it and have it be harmful.
I'm not taking it.
I don't want to either.
I'm not taking it.
There's going to be a backlash.
I haven't had a flu influenza injection in 20 years, so I'm not going to start now. I'm not going to start taking them now. The next step is I'm going to use. Sorry, Paul, carry on.
Oh, go ahead. No, you're fine. You're okay.
I apologise. Sorry. I have a new pen. I've never used a white pen before, Paul. I don't know if Lisa's ever used a white pen to do, like feathers, white feathers, or anything like that.
Yeah, she has paint pens. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done white. Yeah. She's done black, all different colors. Yeah.
Oh, cool. This is a Faber-Castell, very good company. I like them. It's called a Pitt Artist Pen Bullet Nib, and this one's white, and it's 101.
Pitt pens.
I've never used these, but they're fabulous.
Yeah, Pitt pens are very good.
And to be honest,
what's it called?
Pitt, P-I-T-T, Pitt pens.
Oh, okay. Lisa uses Posca.
I love Posca. Posca is good too.
Yeah, they're light fast apparently as well, which is which just means that your painting's going to last longer, Paul, if it's light fast.
Yes, when it's hanging in a museum, everybody wants to see it 50 years from now.
So this pen. Yeah, so this pen that I'm using today is inexpensive, so it probably won't be light fast. So, people just bear in mind that you need to know these things, especially if you're selling art, because you want your paintings to last long.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Light fastness, especially that can, if something can fade something can fade pretty fast. When I was just saying, oh yeah, like 50 years from now, but I mean like, no, light fastness is important for some varnish. Like I have to use certain varnishes on my alcohol ink paintings to prevent fading. Because that can happen. Yeah. That can happen very quickly, especially if they don't. If somebody a buyer does not know how to care for the artwork. I always give care instructions with the artwork on from my Etsy shop and tell them do not hang this in direct sunlight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that'll fade any artwork faster than anything.
Yeah.
No, that
and
point.
To be honest, if I didn't have carry on.
You know that 0.0015%. You have a higher percentage to stub your toe getting the mail outside. I mean, what, you know, this is just crazy.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, chat. Yeah. I cannot keep people in the chat. I cannot keep up with all your comments on this conversation, so I cannot read out loud all your comments. So you can, some of you can just read each other's comments and converse among each other. So sorry if I cannot read everybody's comment here with this conversation going on, this COVID conversation.
Sorry, Diana.
That's okay.
Okay, here's I'm just going to keep up with the art ones for the most part. Okay, designs by CADPRO says especially oil paint. Oil paint, especially, I guess he says is more light fast or less light fast. Okay, maybe he can he can clarify that.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm just kind of when you're painting things like this, what you want to bear in mind is you want to put the feathers, what I call it, Mr. Paul and Diana, is fluffy. It's fluffy. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to the shape of the contour of the head. Mm-hmm. So you kind of get that more natural, organic looking, you know, pattern there. So you kind of, I might have gone a little bit OTT on the head part, but I mean, you know, I can make it smaller, but I think it adds, you know, kind of, they're just very fluffy birds, aren't they? They are cute.
I haven't really.
I don't think I could have done this.
I haven't really seen that many chickens. I don't know.
I don't. No, it's called a silky bantam. That's their breed. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I probably couldn't have done this painting.
If there's going to be a lull in the conversation, I could say something Ian said. Ian says, in 2 years' time, I will have a fully operational Death Star and with its laser, which will get rid of my thing.
Anything.
What? Which will get rid of my thing. I don't want on the earth.
Oh. I can't see chat, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't think I could cope with painting and reading chat.
I have done that. I did that many times. I would tell people, okay, I got it. I have to paint now, and I'll check the chat in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh no. No.
Yep, and then
I'll probably
can pop in every 5 to 10 minutes.
I'm just kind of doing some sketchy lines just to sort of like indicate where they're kind of really fluffy kind of. It looks like a bit like a dog's tail actually, the way it's kind of curling around like that. He looks a bit like Bob Ross, Mr. Paul.
Bob
He's
Ross.
got a Bob
Yeah.
Ross.
Paul, you know what
Mr.
Bob
Bob
Ross
Ross?
looks like, right? Right, Paul?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. He was
Long
so
time ago.
skinny. Yeah, he was so skinny, but he had the biggest hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he had some thick
So
hair,
just-
didn't he?
He did, yeah. Yeah.
And they didn't, because of branding reasons, they would he actually came to not like that hair, and because of branding reasons, they didn't let him cut it.
I think so.
Yeah,
seem
I
to
definitely
remember
heard. I
something
definitely
along
read
those
that.
lines. And the main reason why he got his hair in that way is because he was really, really broke at one point, and he didn't get paid for any PBS series. So to save some money, he stopped getting his hair cut, and that's how it ended up growing into that big kind of the big pom pom.
Yeah, it was good.
Haha.
So there you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys cool down over there, Gracie?
We have, thank goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all right. That's good.
We have, but it's going to heat up over
Actually,
the weekend again.
On Friday, during Ian Friday, I nearly died, Paul. It was so hot in here. It was horrible. It was really, really warm.
Well, when you guys don't really have AC in your house, right?
That's right. Yeah.
That's right, they don't.
So, yeah, when it gets a little warm there, it's pretty miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know my parents, they
Especially
didn't have
if
AC in their house.
Yeah. Especially if you're having menopause or hot flushes. on top of the heat. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know anything like that, thank God.
You don't want to know, Paul. Oh, no.
Like I
Yeah.
said last time I was in chat, I'm glad I'm a guy and not a woman, because I wouldn't be able to put up with all that stuff, makeup and this and that and the other. Forget it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what they say. You know what they say about men. If men could have babies, there'd be a lot less people in the world, or something similar.
There'll be what? A lot of better
less,
people?
fewer people in the world.
Oh yeah, definitely. There'd be
fewer
nobody.
babies. Yeah.
There would be nobody. If it was me, there would be nobody. No way.
Yeah. No way. No. So I'm going in with, I don't know what size brush this is because it's quite an old one. And as you can see, it's much used and loved, and half of the wood's come off. It's quite an old brush, this one. And I still use it, you know.
Bye,
So
Rooster.
I'm going in with my metallic. Who's that?
Bye, Rooster.
Oh, bye, Rooster. Nice to see you. So I'm just going in with the white metallic paint. I'm doing a couple of layers. It'll build up over time. And I might have to lift it towards the camera at some point because you guys won't be able to see the metallic part for some reason. Some of this is sort of dry brush technique, just to get the movement with the feathers like there. Look, just drag the paint across like that. There we go. And then as you can see on this one, you can see all of the movement from the brush, from the dry brush. Just literally just going along like that. So get some water. Go in. Just kind of. And don't worry if it goes a bit grey on you. because of the black being down before. Don't worry about that. That's good. That'll give it contrast.
Oh yeah, you don't want it pure white.
So
You do want shades of gray.
Yeah, yeah. And then I will be going over a couple of layers as well. So the more layers you put in, the more movement I'm going to get in the feathers.
Diana, is Madonna in the chat?
Yes, she was. I don't know if she left. I don't think she left. Yes, she was here at the beginning.
Oh, because I have a question for her.
Okay, Madonna, if
So
you're
if
here,
she's still
we have a
in
question
the
for
chat, I was curious, did she get her eagle paint from Caswina yet? Because I've been checking mine and it hasn't even entered the country yet. And it's been like almost 2.5 weeks.
All
I
right.
still haven't got Diana's painting.
I know. That's been like 3 weeks that I sent 3 weeks ago that I sent. Just not even big. It's not even big. I mean, it's 10 by 12 inches padded envelope. But in 3 weeks, she still hasn't gotten it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Something's going on. I don't like it.
Well, like when I ordered things off Amazon, when I got things off Amazon,
okay,
I got them.
Madonna's here. Can you ask the question again?
The question was, Madonna, did you get the eagle painting from Gaswina yet? Because I think she sent yours and mine the same day.
Ah.
Yeah, I know it's still in transport, Gaswina. It has not entered the U.S. yet, and it's been in transport now for 2.5 weeks.
That's crazy.
I hope it's okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's not
Yeah.
something happened to it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm not really complaining how long it takes, you know. But I'm worried now something happened to it.
Ian wants to know, you have a yes, she does have a reference picture. Why did you want to see it, Ian? She does have a reference picture.
It's my friend's chicken. I went round to her farm the other day and I took a picture of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can I take a picture of you?
Thank you, Madonna. Thank you. Thank you for answering the question, Madonna.
Oh, she said it took 6 weeks to get her painting from Chrissy. It got held up in Florida for a month.
Oh, what? Florida?
It got held up in Florida for a month.
That's crazy. This is an opaque watercolor, and it's by a company called Pelican. Now, I've never heard of that company before, Pelican. Could we ask Mr. Jackson if he's ever heard of Pelican watercolors? Don't dry up on me now. Oh. There we go. And it's a very good whiteness. It's quite opaque, which is what you want. So as you can see, with these layers that I'm building up, over time, it's beginning to look more like a bird. So you just have to be patient and just kind of, you know.
Oh, Gaswina's heard of it. She says it's a Dutch brand.
Oh, thank you, Gaswina.
Oh, Gaswina, awesome. Awesome.
They're very nice. Yeah, it's kind of a weird name, but
what's the name of it?
It's called Pelican.
Oh, Pelican Ink.
No. It's watercolor. It's an opaque watercolor.
Okay.
It's kind of like whitewash. It's kind of like whitewash.
Okay.
It's kind of a thickish kind
Right.
of, but it's very, very cheap. And that's the only reason why I got it, is because it was cheap. Oh dear.
Oh.
Are you saying the Dutch are cheap?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, we do have a request that Designs by CADPRO would like to see your reference picture.
Well, you can do, but I can. Well, Diana, you've got it in your.
No, I don't know how to post that. Oh, you have it in your camera, you mean? Oh, you have it on.
I
I
gave
thought
it to
you
you
showed it before the stream. I thought you showed it to me. Did you throw it to me before the stream? I'm not.
No, that was just a painting.
I'm sorry.
Like
CADPRO, we don't have a paper picture. We do not have a paper. We do not have it on paper. It's electronic. It's digital and it's not been printed out.
Oh, thank you, Madonna.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you about Sunday. Yes, it was a good live stream.
Thank you, Madonna. Oh, she learned a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. I love that one.
We got a lot of good compliments. People were saying we were all inspirational and everything. So that was the goal.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, hello, Born to Be Myself.
Hello, Miss
She comes in flooding with the chat with emojis. That's fine. I love emojis too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, yeah. Me and emojis. I'm getting better with emojis.
Actually, she flooded it with red hearts. You're afraid to use hearts.
Oh, they're looking fluffy now, Mr. Chicken. So, what we're going to call our little chicken friend? Have you guys thought of names yet? Or
everybody start thinking of a name for the chicken.
How about
Designs by CADPRO said he loved the live stream on Sunday too. The YouTube blind community live stream. Thank you, CADPRO.
Thank you, CADPRO. It was inspirational.
Insights
and very informative.
He said it gave him insights into blind people's lives.
Well, this is it, you see. Yeah. And you and Diana and Paul are very inspiring people. So.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
How's your dog?
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's your dog?
Oh, he eats and sleeps, and that's about it. He's getting old.
I don't blame him. Tell him I don't blame him.
No, he's getting old. He's 15. So.
That's the thing. When you get older, you get tired.
Yeah, he takes a lot of naps. He takes a lot of naps.
Well, cats sleep 80% of their lives.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they say they. Yeah, I think they sleep 15 to 16 hours a day, something like that.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Designs by CADPRO. Did you know that as a channel member of mine, there are unique emojis you can use? Oh, I'm going to put some up. It's right next to the $, the little happy face. You press on that, and then you have access to my unique emojis just for channel members.
I still don't know how to get one.
Use them. Oh, yeah, I'd have to show you unless, because you said you were in the middle of being a member or not member, so I don't know. No, because you still have your badge. The badge still shows next to your name.
Yeah.
It's just right next to the dollar sign, the little happy face, and it's just like easy like that. And you just press it. Okay, I'm going to show. You press the little happy face next to the dollar sign. It brings up all the little all the personal emojis.
You should have a Bob Ross one.
I'm not a huge fan of him. He's okay. And plus, I don't know if I can find a copyright-free image of him. I might not be. It depends if I could. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Bob Ross. He's okay. He's not a huge influence. I don't know.
Welcome home, Miss Mystic.
Oh yeah, welcome home, Mystic.
And CADPRO, yes, it is 90 years in human years for the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, it's been a funny old week for me this week.
How so?
My mum's not.
Oh yes.
Well, my mum's not very well. She needs to go and get a scan.
Oh boy.
And I am not happy about that. I always, when it's your family, you always want it to be you, to be unwell rather than them go through it. So I don't know.
I hope it's better.
Okay. Now
I said, I hope your mom gets better.
Yes, me too. I hope your mom gets better, Gracie.
Thank you very much. I'm hoping, I've been praying and hoping that it's just something like IBS rather than, the dreaded C word. Cancer. I mean, if you get IBS, that's awful. But I would feel better if it was that, not the C word, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I lost my mom to breast cancer.
Yeah, well, my mum had breast cancer about 8 years ago, so to get that again, or to get egg cancer again, I'm just praying that it's something like IBS, anything other than that, really.
Yeah.
Why does life do that? You start to feel calm, you start to feel relaxed, and then all of a sudden,
life is about change.
Change. Everyone's journey is different. We all have journeys to go through.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. What do you guys think about my Prime Minister's hair, Boris Johnson's hair?
Has he changed?
I don't know how.
Or is it the same?
He had it. He was on BBC News Channel today in the Houses of Parliament, and he did actually look quite respectable. He'd obviously combed it a little bit, but it was just like it's almost like Donald Trump's, isn't it? It's kind of all brought forward. All of the hair's brought forward.
Your Prime Minister's hair is more wild. His hair glued in place.
He's kind of like a party guy too, isn't he? I mean, he's fun, he's not stiff. He's like, he likes to party, doesn't he?
He's not single. Maybe he likes to party, but he's not single.
No,
he's got. Hold on, I know this. I think he's either married or separated, and he's just had a child with his new girlfriend.
That's his girlfriend, not his wife.
No, I believe that they split up, and he found a new girlfriend, and they've just had a baby. But I'm not sure who she is or anything. Not a clue. But I'd like to know how he gets his hair like that. Yeah. Now then, how are we looking? We're cooking with fire, guys. So,
15
and when you're painting,
awesome. 10 people watching.
Oh, thank
awesome.
Thank you. So if you're painting and you're at home, take your time. Don't fuss about too much, because there has to come a point where you say to yourself, I'm not going to paint anymore, because if I do, I'm just going to overwork it. So bear that in mind when you're painting. Or have a break, then come back to it. So, yeah. This is metallic acrylic white paint. What's the weather like where you are, Paul?
Right now it's like in the middle 80s, but it's going to get really bad the next 2 weeks. It's going to be 90 degrees Fahrenheit plus for like the next 14, 15 days.
Whoa, that's a heat wave.
You're going to be worse, Diane.
I know.
You're gonna be,
ours was going to last for 14 or 15 days. It's supposed to start this weekend.
yeah, and you're supposed to be in the upper 90s, damn near close to 100.
Yeah, right. We're going to be in the mid 90s.
Yeah, you could crack an egg on the sidewalk.
The heat index is going to feel like 100 now.
Yeah, you could crack an egg and fry it on the sidewalk.
Probably. I've never tried it. I'd like to try that.
I think there's actually a YouTube video out there that somebody tried doing.
I'm sure. There's a YouTube video on almost everything.
Almost everything. There we go. I'm just painting over where I left the tape.
Well, Ian has shaved his head, and he says he now looks like Kurgan from the Highlander.
Very smart, Mr. Jackson.
You're right, CADPRO.
Well, at least it won't.
Iced tea is good. Iced tea is real good.
Oh dear.
Everybody here is experiencing hot weather, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Oh, unless they're from
Australia. We're building a
Australian because it's their winter right now.
Where's that? Sorry?
Australia. It's their the southern hemisphere. Like in Australia, it's their winter right now.
Yeah. Our July would be what? Like our July is like their July is like our January.
Oh, hi, Blind Guide Show.
Hello there.
Paul, Blind Guide Show is here.
Yes.
Paul, did you hear the Blind Guy Show is here?
Oh, hello, Blind Guy. Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Welcome one and welcome all. I love this white pen, guys.
She is painting a fluffy white chicken on black background. She's painted most of the feathers by now. All the white feathers.
Yeah,
she's working on the head right now, and the head is very fluffy. It's a very fluffy chicken.
It's a Bob Ross chicken. There you go.
She's painting with acrylic paint right now.
And I've got quite a lot on my hands already, Diana.
Oh yeah, that's nothing compared to what I really get on my hands.
Yeah, I really like the way my first one. I really like that tail. I really like that because it's a bit like a dog's tail. It's a feather. It's feathers, but it kind of reminds me of like. Are they called Shih Tzus? Those doggies with the white fur.
Yeah, that's the name of a
kind of reminds me.
Hello.
Isn't that your dog?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Gracie. It's actually the actual pronunciation from what I see on Google is you pronounce it Shizu.
Yeah, I like that
Oh.
pronunciation better. Shizu.
Yeah.
Hello, Jane
Yeah.
Rosa. New friend from this morning.
Hello. Oh, cool. Awesome.
I did a channel review for her. Jane Rosa.
Yeah. So I'm kind of preferring the first tale that I did, but you know, I mean, they're bound to be different. If you do more than one painting of the same scene, then it will be a little bit different. It's funny how that works out. Oh, it's Iron Dog's birthday today, Diana. I just thought I'd.
Oh, you told me that, but I don't know if anybody knows Iron Dog. Iron Dog. What's his name? Is it Iron Dog 61? 64? 63?
Iron Dog 63, I think.
Yes, anyway, he's a big live streamer. He live streams like almost every single day. He has very nice live stream, very nice and friendly live stream. And well, anyway, if you know him, today's his birthday.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Dog.
wish him a happy. Go to his live stream and wish him a happy birthday, I guess.
He does very early morning, like the Eastern Coast, 7 a.m. He does almost every morning, 7 a.m. weekday live streams. That's 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very early morning live streams, and then he'll do a Thursday night and a Saturday night around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I always go to Diana's. Ian's, Chris's, who else? And then of course Pickerick. Pickerick and Iron Dog are kind of the same. They stream quite regularly and they're very friendly. The live stream.
Yeah, but their streams are totally different. I'm sorry, Iron Dog has a more friendly stream. Well, okay. I won't say anymore. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm not an expert on that because I don't visit those streams enough.
Well, I kind of go to. I go because
that's Gracie.
I really enjoy it, and we
a bit of her opinion.
What is it that Lindsay Byrick says? Less gabbing and more painting. That's right.
But this is called Paint Chat.
Less gabbing.
Oh, but the name of this live stream is called Paint and Chat.
Paint and Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the blind guy said that he watched Bob Ross on PBS as a child and loved it. Fascinating. Oh yeah, I did. Me too. And the guy that came before Bob Ross was William Alexander. I used to watch him, and then later on Bob Ross on PBS. That's right. That's public broadcasting.
Yeah, PBS. Yeah. Good old PBS. British Broadcasting Service.
No, I didn't say BBS. I said PBS, Public Broadcasting System. It's the United States. It's American. Yours is a British yours is the BBS, British Broadcasting System, and I was saying it's P as in Public Broadcasting System that we have over here, which is public, meaning no commercials on it. It's publicly funded through donations, so they have no commercials.
Yeah.
There were businesses that did donate, but they didn't get a commercial out of it or nothing. They would donate, and so would just regular viewers.
They get recognition. They have these little things that are kind of like commercials.
Yeah, they would.
They recognize their
they just put it on the screen. Here's our sponsors. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're looking fluffy now, guys. Fluffy. Fluffification. Fluffy, but not too fluffy. Can you see that choppy movement that I'm making with the brush strokes? That's really cool. I like that.
I like how
did you see Mr.
I can almost see the
Carry on, sorry.
three-dimensionality of those feathers. I can almost see that. It looks like
cool,
you use very thick paint there.
I did in some of them, yeah. Just to give it kind of a bit of, you know, you don't want just very fine lines everywhere. So I just kind of darted around with my, you know. It's kind of funny how they come out different. Because this one, I prefer the tail on this one than I do on the
BBC, not the BBS. The BBC, exactly. The BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. Okay.
It's the BBC. Now, let me see. Let's have a look.
And then this old house, that was another show on PBS, was this old house, which that's all about how to fix old houses.
Yeah, it was Bob Vila, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know that one. I don't think.
It started raining heavy.
Paint. Don't want numbers in my paint, thank you.
And Julia Child was a cooking show. She was a French chef.
Ah, okay.
Where's
CADPRO
live? He says it's raining heavy.
Oh, I think he lives in California. You live in California, CADPRO?
Wow, because they barely get rain there. That's unusual.
Really?
I might be wrong, so I'm waiting to hear what he says. Where I think it's California.
Oh, cool.
Yep,
California.
Outside, oh, I'm sorry, not California. Outside of Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. Mm.
I've been to South Carolina,
I'm
but I
holding my
haven't been
pen.
north.
Well, I didn't hear because you got first, Gracie. What did you say?
I'm just holding my paintbrush like this to get those finer bits of feather there.
What did Paul say?
Oh, nothing really important. I just said I've been to South Carolina, but not North Carolina. One time I've
been to North Carolina, but not South Carolina, except driving through to Florida.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go there, Carolina, and Virginia. Always wanted to go to Virginia too. Yeah. Now then, lovely people, I think I'm going to put the turquoise in here for his ears. Now, apparently, according to my information, these they're called Silky Bampton chickens, and they have wonderful turquoise in their ears, of all places.
Yes, for real, they have turquoise ears.
They do, yeah. That's what it said on the Google when I typed in Google silky chickens, and it came out with quite a few facts actually, which was so I'm going for my turquoise.
Oh, CADPRO does live in South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, cool. It looks beautiful. Southern and Northern Carolina look beautiful places.
Yeah, I've been to like I forget the name of the town, but it's in the upstate part of South Carolina and the northwest area, and then I've been to Columbia, and then
Charleston. Oh. Yeah, geography's not my strong point, but I do know a little bit about America. I've always wanted to go, actually. I'll have to buy the lottery ticket.
You always wanted.
Yes.
I always wanted to go.
You broke up.
I always wanted to go to America.
Okay. Yes.
I always wanted to visit America. Yeah. My brother's been quite a few times, and he really likes it.
Mm-hmm. Where did he visit in the U.S.?
He's been to Boston, and he's been to New York, Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He says New York is probably one of his.
Spartansburg. Thank you. Yes. I couldn't think of the town's name. Thank you. Spartansburg. Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's a beautiful, beautiful state. I'll tell you that. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, South Carolina?
Oh, yeah. Well, North Carolina, too, I would imagine.
Oh.
But, you know, I haven't really drove.
Yeah.
So.
There. Yeah. Yeah. And Virginia is very green. There's lots of green fields. And I always think that Virginia, to me, always looks like England or Ireland because it's very green with the fields and kind of reminds me of that sort of place. No, then how did I do my... The face part of the chicken has a little bit of black colour there. And then I'll put in the eye around about in that little face there. Now, on the picture, on the actual photograph, you can't see the eye very well. So I'll just have to use my imagination on the eye. Because I can barely see the eye on the actual picture. Because they're fluffy. They're very fluffy chickens. So I need to get some more white paint. How do we like the feathers, guys?
Oh, and that I bet that would be New Orleans. He goes, "Where's the tonkiest jazz blues place in the U.S.? Because I want to go there." And I'd say New Orleans.
Yeah, that would. I mean, for it to be jazz too, yeah. But Chicago has some good blues, very good blues.
Yeah.
If you're into that, and then. The food is phenomenal in Chicago.
Yeah, the food is, I've never been there, but New Orleans has great food too, right?
Oh, yeah. No, hands down, but it's completely different. It's Cajun, but yeah. Very good food. Lisa and I had a great time last December there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was last December?
Oh.
Yeah, that video I posted on my...
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But did you spend Christmas there?
No. No, we went the first week of December, around the 9th. And we were there like 3-4 days and then came back.
Mm-hmm. Rinse my brush off.
Oh, Ian says that's the problem. He likes blues and jazz, and he wants to find a place that has them both. I would think New Orleans would have both blues and jazz.
Yeah, they're both in. They have blues there too. We went to a place that they were playing blues at. They got a blues restaurant out there. They've got everything. And then there's live musicians all the time, sporadically in the streets.
Yep.
Wow. I'm just going to blow dry this to speed up the drying for you guys. So. And always keep.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about St. Louis. That's right, Madonna. St. Louis has some good blues music.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't their hockey team is named after that, right? I mean, I forget the name of their hockey team. It's St. Louis Blues, and they got like musical note or something on their jersey, I think.
Uh-huh.
So yes, St. Louis would be good for blues and jazz. Maybe Lisa and I will take a ride out there. Since we're not going to be flying anywhere this summer.
No, that's true. Yeah. I'm not going to go too crazy with any more feathers because I don't want to lose the... Do I appear more like less nervous when I'm painting now? Do I sound a bit more, you know?
You pretty much held steady for like the past few weeks, the past couple months is almost like less nervous. What I don't know. Almost just I don't know. The change has been gradual, so I can't really notice.
I just wondered.
Yeah, today you seem less nervous.
There you go.
Well, if you want the real deal, Ian, I can vouch for Chicago. I'm having a brain freeze right now. There's a place out in Chicago that has that.
Whenever I'm on camera, you're talking away, and then all of a sudden you forget what it was you were saying. I get that all the time. Honestly. What do they call it? Brain freeze?
Yeah, people also call it another thing. A senior moment. They also can call it a senior moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, senior moment. Yeah.
Senior moment. My favourite one was where Diana told me.
It's a real famous place that plays the blues. Everyone goes there. There've been famous people there, and then they have new musicians there and everything. It's a oh man, I can't remember the name of the place now. It's driving me crazy.
Welcome to my whirlpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Madonna, you must live in St. Louis. Where would be a good place for Lisa and I to check out if we drove out there?
I wish I liked this tail. I much prefer my original tail, but never mind. Never mind.
That's
more
funny.
like a dog's tail. That's more like a dog's tail, but never mind. So, what are you painting next week, Diana? Have you decided?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. I might not be painting. I might be using soft chalk pastels.
Ooh.
Because I can blend really well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can do blending really good with soft chalk pastels.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think is I like to try and paint different things, and sometimes you're going to win and you get the effect that you really, really want to paint, and on some occasions it's going to be like an epic fail. But what have we learned from today's episode of Art Downton Abbey? That your painting doesn't always necessarily turn out the same way that you picture it in your head.
Right.
And don't let that put you off painting, because I mean, it's easy just to sort of sit there and say, oh well, I'm going to give up art, I'm never going to paint. Don't do that, just keep going. It's like life, isn't it? I mean, it's the same sort of idea.
Ian says he doesn't even know what he's painting on Friday yet.
Oh,
Send him that picture of my cove. Maybe he'll paint that.
Okay.
Yeah. I might paint something watery, I think. I'm really good at painting ocean, so I might go down that road for my next project.
A mystic.
Yeah, I think your strong points are waterfalls and landscape painting. You do a real good job.
Thank you. Oh, actually, Paul, I don't know if you've seen this painting of mine. I found it the other day when I was going through my that was one of my first landscapes that I did, and it's a silhouette one, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it is very basic, but when you just started out learning landscapes and things, I wanted to keep it pretty basic kind of. Look there.
Oh, I have to address some comments in the chat. Mystic, I hope you feel better. She says hopefully she won't feel crappy on Friday. I hope you feel better. Goswina says she's still here, and I'm saying thank you for still being here, Goswina. And oh, wait a minute, Madonna has a long comment. Oh, she says I'm 100 miles south of I think that's St. Louis, and my sis is in the city, and the landing is awesome. Up there is fun, transportation, museum, art museum, and planetarium are all fantastic.
Okay, that's good. Do you know or recommend any blues places? Oh, and incidentally, Ian, I remember now. See, I had that senior moment, but it's called the House of Blues.
That's what I was
How
thinking.
could I forget
I was
that?
going to say that, and I say, well, that's just so obvious. If I said House of Blues, that's just so obvious.
I know. So
House
yeah,
of Blues. I was thinking it the whole time, and I'm like, no, it couldn't be that. That's so obvious.
yeah, and I forgot. Isn't that stupid?
No, Paul, it happens to the best of us, Paul. Yeah. Oh, what about me? I went downstairs to make myself a drink, a hot drink, and I went to put the tea bags in the fridge like you do. I was just like, what? Oh my goodness.
Oh, Born to Be Myself is still here too. Thanks for still being here. She's making jewelry while she's listening.
Ooh, that sounds very nice.
And she says
let us include us on our.
We are all talking while she's doing this, so she can't do that. She can't do a video where she's talking. She'll have to do a voiceover.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Born to Be Myself, Alicia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, include us. Include us on your video. I bet you get a bunch of likes for it.
And Mystic is cooking while she's watching. What are you cooking, Mystic? What are you cooking?
Oh. What are you cooking, Mystic? Can we have some? Oh my goodness.
Oh, and the blind guy says St. Louis has the best barbecue too.
Yeah, I heard that too. Kansas City too. Kansas City, Missouri.
I would have thought Texas. I would have thought Texas has the best barbecue.
No, well, Texas, they all say everything is big and great there, and that's that's a whole nother subject and another topic. But generally, Kansas City is known for barbecue. It's like the capital.
Okay.
Kansas City, you said?
Yeah, I know what.
Yeah.
Oh, Mystic is
Kansas City.
Anyway, she says food is art too. After all, breakfast, sausage and dippy eggs with toast.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, food is art.
Yeah, I make a mean shrimp Alfredo. It's art. And when you have my
Very
shrimp
nice.
Alfredo, you are ruined forever. Because if you go anywhere else to a restaurant anywhere, you're going to be like, man, this don't taste the same. So you'll have to have mine all the time.
Yeah.
So if I'm not available and I can't make it, you're ruined.
Please give a thumbs up. We're trying to have a 20 thumbs up challenge again today on all my live streams.
And
We
we
have
will
16 thumbs up right now. Is there anybody that forgot to give a thumbs up? Please give a thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. My chicken isn't how I want it to look. It's not as good as the first one, but I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to go into a whole mini rant of why I don't like it. But there you go.
Oh, so Gaswina will be finishing her painting tomorrow. But what did you say? But she's going to do it off camera. She's going to finish her painting off camera. That forest, her forest, something is a beautiful forest, beautiful forest landscape.
Ooh. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. When you're painting with your white on your black background, it will go grey. But you know, just keep that in mind. But that's good because you want a little bit of colour contrast in there. So
do you remember when Ian painted the white dress? He said the white dress. He said when he painted the white dress, he said it's hardly any white. It's all mostly made of shades of gray.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yes, I remember now.
The lady on the balcony, overlooking the balcony, and her dress was white, but he had tons of shades of gray in it.
Mm-hmm. I remember now. Yeah. So that's good. That works out in your favour. They've got really cute feet. Their feet are kind of like they're that sort of shape, and they're really fluffy feet. They're really quite sweet little chickens, actually.
Madonna says it's on the landing where they have the live music, and there's supposed to be a blues fest coming up. She's going to check the dates on it, but my bet is it's probably canceled.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. Maybe if it's an outdoor one,
because all of 2020 is pretty much canceled.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So. You know, it's just a shame.
Unfortunately,
I mean I'm pretty sure the House of Blues would be open. Maybe, I don't know. It's an indoor small theater, so you can't have a whole lot of people on there anyway. So,
sure.
Chances are they might be open.
Now Designs by CADPRO says send him a frozen batch of your shrimp Alfredo, and then he's going to do a taste test against Olive Garden. I'm sure yours would win.
Oh yeah, it's very filling. There's no way Olive Garden will make it the way I do. They'd go broke. For me to make a batch for about roughly feeding 4 to 5 people, just the food alone that for me to cook it is about $35, $40. I don't mess around. Wow. It's very rich. And most of it is the cheese. The cheese I use is expensive. And when you freeze it, it's not going to turn out good. It's not like spaghetti, like where it's better the next day.
No.
For some reason, the shrimp Alfredo, because it's so rich, freezing it would just be mush. You have to have it right off the stove. I make it every Christmas Eve. You'll just have to come out here.
Can I be a bit ignorant here? Do you know what I have been really wanting ever since we've been into lockdown? I've been craving for chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets?
I'm such a terrible person. I don't chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness. I really want one. Oh dear.
They have
That's
you have
bad,
chicken
isn't it?
nuggets there. Get some.
Thank you, Paul. I haven't had like a chicken nugget in like what? How long have we been in lockdown now? About what is it? 3-4 months now.
Yeah,
Or something similar.
it's been well. No, England. I'm sorry, England closed the last. They were the last country to close, and I don't know if you didn't. Maybe you didn't close in March like we did. Maybe you closed in April.
Maybe.
Don't the McDonald's
I
there
can't-
in England have drive-throughs?
They do, yeah. I should really do
Okay,
that.
so go into the drive-through and get chicken nuggets.
Oh,
It's that simple.
do you know? I think I would actually. Yeah. I'm a terrible person wanting chicken nuggets.
Oh, Ian.
Well, I have to say,
the prices of Oxos the other day, and they're £1.50 for an 18-pack.
oh,
That's not bad.
that's
Oh.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would need probably about at least 4 or 5 of those packs.
Yeah.
And Madonna tells Gracie to make her own chicken nuggets.
That's a good point also. Yeah, I could make my own chicken nuggets. That's a good point. Thank you, Madonna. I don't know if you guys ever have Aldi's hot dogs, but oh my god, they are good. And you think supermarket hot dogs, they're not going to be good. They are actually surprisingly really, really yummy. Yeah. But of course, I haven't been to Aldi's in however long either.
And Mystic wants what she craves for is the Shake Shack burger. What can't you get and fries? Can't you get a burger and fries? Like, 'cause most restaurants are open now with restrictions, of course. Okay. Goswina's next painting is going to be a surrealistic tortoise. Tortoises. Blind Guy Show says, Gracie, the chicken you are painting has nuggets.
It probably does.
That's funny, man.
I'll try to- Just don't think roast chicken and OXO, Paul. Oh.
Yes, chicken and OXO go very good together.
Yeah, Paul's dreaming of OXO cubes and I'm dreaming of chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Ian, I would think, maybe even 6 packs. 3 chicken, 3 beef.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. Miss Gone about the Shake Shack. How they
Yeah,
they
it
have
sounds
special sauce
good.
and their burgers are cooked fresh.
I'm getting hungry now.
Oh, stop talking about food. It's torture, guys.
I ate
tummy's
before the show.
grumbling now.
It doesn't make me hungry.
It's funny. I say this a lot on live streams. It's like you're not hungry, but if you go to somebody's live stream, we always end up talking about food, and then you end up being really hungry. Wow. I'm getting quick at them.
That's right about going to Delaware. You have to quarantine yourself 14 days if you're going to go to our neighboring state, Delaware.
Isn't that's just so ridiculous?
Imagine the people that have to work between. What if they have to cross the? What if they would live in Pennsylvania and work in Delaware? There's tons of people like that.
They wouldn't get any work done because they'd be quarantining every time they go.
They must make exceptions. Maybe they make an exception. Maybe they have to work remotely.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world. I really don't.
That's fine, Ian.
There
Whatever.
I've changed
That I'm sorry, Gracie. Ian.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, because there's 12 in a pack for the chicken. Then do 4 chicken, and then 3 beef.
No, that was last week's painting, guys. Do you remember the beach scene that I painted?
Yeah.
Was that 2 weeks ago, Diana?
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
That was. I really liked that one. I was quite proud of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. And this week, completely different idea. A white chicken. I prefer this one to the one that I've just done. So if you're following along, just bear that in mind. You know that they're it's funny if you do a painting, if you're doing 2 paintings, they're going to look different, aren't they, Diana?
Yeah, they will. They're going to look different.
I mean, that looks completely different to this one. So, yeah. Maybe these aren't related, these chickens. Maybe this is a distant cousin. Shall I blame it on that? Are you the distant cousin?
Did you say you're finished this?
I believe so. I think if I do any more, I think it'll look overworked because I've kind of gone a bit crazy with the feathers. Actually, I think I've done more feathers on this one.
Goswina has a message for Gracie. Goswina says she put up photos on her Facebook page of geese that maybe you want to look at.
Awesome. Yes, thank you. That sounds good.
She took them and she's giving everybody permission to use them.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what I did, Paul and Diana. What happened today before I actually came on camera with you guys is I got some of this. It's liquid watercolor, and you just drip. You just take the top off and you drip it in your palette. And oh my God, honestly, I accidentally dropped this and it went everywhere, Diana. Oh. It was just an absolute.
So
it went all over. Oh,
now it got
an absolute nightmare to get. And I had to use this. This is Marks and Spencer's kitchen cleaner antibacterial. And my God, if I hadn't used that, that would have stained my poor table. It was a nightmare. Oh, right before a live stream too.
Oh, right before the live stream. Oh.
Yeah.
So what are we naming the chicken?
Oh yeah, we're asking the chat. Suggest names for this chicken. I say marshmallow.
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
Perfect. That is perfect, Diana.
I say Bertha or Gertrude.
Oh,
those are good chicken names.
Well, okay, we're waiting for suggestions from the chat. We're asking the chat, please suggest names for this white fuzzy chicken.
He's a distant relative, this one. He's a very distant relative to that one. Oh my goodness.
Or Snowball.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I quite like marshmallow.
Goswina says Ploff Chick. P-L-O-F, Ploff Chick. Brian says Percy the chicken. Oh,
that's good.
Ian says François.
Oh, wow. Oh. Ew. That's a fancy name for a chicken.
And Madonna says, yeah, Bertha the Bantam.
Ah. Oh, I think that's the one. There you go. That wins hands down, people. That's fun. Oh. Have you seen my little signature, Mr. Paul and Diana? I fancied my signature up a little bit. I've changed it.
Yes, I've never
I've
seen
got it
it
looking a bit
before.
There you go. You can actually read it.
Blind Guy Show says this name, you could call it Dinner.
Yeah, how about it?
Oh, yeah, after that. Well, yeah. I like that. That's good.
That's very nice signature, Gracie.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Yeah, I was practicing beforehand. I did about 2 just to, you know. I would put my full name there, but there's just something so catchy putting Cheese Shack, you know, rather than Shackleton. Because that's quite long. My name's quite long to fit on the paper. There you go. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. I mean, we all learn together.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Art live streams. It's drying. It's getting there. It's drying.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
It's still. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. And thank you for having me on your panel, Diana.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thanks. Yeah, thanks, Paul, for joining us. And also, my next live stream is with another guest artist, of course, Ian Friday on Friday. Ian Jackson, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, enjoy the wackiness on Friday.
Oh, it's not Friday unless it's an Ian Friday.
Yes, and Ian Friday is not just paint and chat. It's paint, chuckle, and chat. Paint, chat, and chuckle.
Paint,
chat, and chuckle, and chaos.
And chaos, yeah. I like the word chaos. Organized chaos.
All right, we almost got 20 thumbs up, but not quite. But I'm not going to hold everybody hostage for it.
We're going to keep YouTube hostage. Oh, dear. My goodness. Ooh. I thought I was doing well. I thought I haven't dropped anything when on camera. Oh, my goodness.
I got a storm rolling in.
There we go.
Brady Bunch Friday.
It's a bit
Friday. Yeah. Blind Guy Show says it's been fun. Thanks for visiting us, Blind Guy Show.
Thank you.
And
yes, everybody.
The
regulars, Madonna, Ian, Goswina. Okay, should I name everybody? Okay, and Ian Jackson and okay, I'm scrolling up. And come on, yeah, Mystic Unigon and.
Yeah, we're on time.
I don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah,
if I miss, designs by CADPRO.
Madonna, did you say Madonna?
Thank you, guys.
It's Elise.
Madonna.
Then I forget. Now I'm having a brain freeze about her new channel name. Alicia is Born to Be Myself. That's right, Born to Be Myself.
Mystic.
I did. Yep, I said Mystic Unigon.
I should put these side by
Rooster
side.
was here earlier. Rooster was here for like 20 minutes.
Oh yes, Rooster. Yes.
Yeah, we had a rooster in the chat too.
And then Jane Rosa joined us for a little bit. Jane Rosa, a new friend from this morning. I gave her a channel review.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you for visiting. And,
thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
And let's everybody. I'm still scrolling up. If I missed somebody near the beginning, sorry. If I didn't say your name, just whack me over the head. King Art 70 was here.
Thank you, guys. Yep.
And he joined us during his work dinner break. So that
Well,
thank
that
you.
was cool.
Yes, thank you, King Art 70, for taking time out at work to join us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Come and visit,
you.
you know, in the middle of all your tasks
Yeah,
in the
thank you.
day, all the different
gonna have
people. It's awesome.
Because that's the first
I
time he
agree.
visited this stream, this afternoon painting stream.
Awesome.
Well, I
said,
hope it
I
was.
said designs by CADPRO, right?
If you didn't, you
I
did
think
now.
you said that.
Now I can't even scroll up anymore. Hold on.
I can't scroll up anymore.
Okay, I can't even scroll up anymore. Oh, wait a minute. That's it. That was it. I hope that was it. If I missed somebody, I'm so sorry.
You're pretty
You're
good
fine.
at
You do
catching
fine.
everybody in the chat, Diana. I think you did an excellent job today.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay, so that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, everybody.
All right, bye. Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Take care. Take care, Gracie.
Take care,
Diana,
everybody.
Bye-bye.